Well, hello and welcome back. And if you're new here, you are very welcome. You might consider hitting that subscribe button and so you can join us in future adventures. How are you today? I hope you said great. Today, we are in a new park. I just love finding new parks in the city. This is just kind of hidden behind 2nd Street, out about North 2nd Street. And it's a small park, but it's nice. There's some big trees. But today, what we're going to do is kind of a tribute video, you might say. We're going to talk about the Unser family. And if you're not sure who that is, they were a racing family, an auto racing family, a racing team. They came here in the early to mid 30s and basically put Albuquerque on the map. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that, talk about where they built a home and a gas station. We're going to head out there after this. And then we're going to head over to the museum. Beautiful museum. I did a video on that. And we're going to talk about the changes there. And please stay tuned to the end. Little tribute to Paul Reubens. I told a few people that he had passed away. He had cancer, and he didn't even tell anybody. He had it for years. And I've told people that he passed away, and they just went, oh, whatever, another celebrity. But he meant a lot to me. I thought he was pretty talented. The way he carried out and created that character, Pee Wee Herman. So stay tuned to the end, a little tribute to him. But let's go. Now the grass was just cut. They do need to rake up. There's a few homes here, but what's curious is about 3/4 of it is surrounded by apartments, or like fourplexes. And we have a circular basketball court. I'm not sure the reasoning behind that, but it's always a nice place to come if you live near here and just walk around. Saw a guy walking his dog, and the kids have a place to play. Walked out here, out to 2nd Street. It's a pretty interesting strip of street here. There's a lot of art, and there's some little sculptures on the way here, and a nice track to ride your bike or walk. I always seem to find the ditches. Its name is Jupiter? Yep. How cute. But they've put a lot of work into this place recently. Look at this, right out on the trail. There's a nice covering here. And a table. These little benches fascinate me. The way they just take a big old log and cut out a place to sit. Pretty cool. Oh, you're shy. You're so cute. Come on, it's all right. That's all right. It's good to be cautious. We're going to be crisscrossing the city of Albuquerque today on our little trek. Look at the size of that trunk. That's 2 or 3 trees all together. Well, let's go to Unserville. Well, we are here now at Unserville. And it's a house, a couple houses actually, and some noted buildings here at West Central and what's now Unser Boulevard. of course named after the Unser family. And it's a very long thoroughfare all the way south of Albuquerque, way north, all the way out to Rio Rancho. But here is the entrance of this home. Look at these beautiful walls. Now, what's strange is I saw this, it used to have like a bar across the top that said Unserville. I saw a guy out here taking a picture when I drove by, but here's actually how it looked with that sign. But very cool. I'm gonna have to lift my camera up just to see in here. Beautiful little compound with these large walls. Now over here, it was their very first garage. Can you believe that? This is where they actually worked on their cars. Now, Bobby Unser died just a couple years ago. He was about, I was around 85, 86 years old, I believe. But this is amazing. This was one of the only buildings way out here. And the brothers and the family used to take cars and drive all sorts of dirt tracks out here. But as you can see, it's pretty filled in by now. But I'm not sure if Bobby lived there or there's another house right here. Now, the reason they came out here was because of Jerry Sr., Jerry Unser Sr., moved out here in about the mid-30s. And Bobby Unser, out of the Unser family, was just a baby, just a year old. And I'm not sure exactly who lived here. This may have been Bobby's house right here. Pretty cool, a little wagon out front there. But Jerry Sr. came out here, built a house out in the middle of nowhere, basically. There was a few motels for people coming in from before the freeway was built, coming into Albuquerque. Built a house and a gas station, which is, I can't figure out if it was up on that blank, empty corner or if it was right here. This has been cleaned up and sold since, but this makes more sense across the street here. Looks more like a gas station. I'm not sure. It's things have really changed, but they own all these buildings and storage, and they probably owned all that property where CVS and everything is built now. But looks like a lot of things are cleaned up and sold, and that's what we're going to check out next. Is the museum, which unfortunately has moved. Well, we're going to get there eventually. I have to stop and check out stuff. Sometimes I like to film the old and the new. But we're here now at Metropolitan Forensic Science Center. What are you doing there? No other reason other than checking out these statues. I love them. Look at the detail. He's got a rag out of his back pocket there. Very cool. He's plowing away. And the kids are making the plow horse go. Very cool. Hey guys, you helping Dad? How cute is that? Little girl up front here. Hey, you're barefoot. And the horse has got his blinders on, so he's not distracted. Then we've got the pony just kind of running around having fun while his mom is busting her tail. we are now at what was once the Unser Museum. Beautiful, beautiful, well put together museum with a lot of stuff. Tons of beautiful cars. If you're a car nut at all, you would have gone crazy here. Now, I did do a video a while back if you want to check it out. That's what the thumbnail looks like. But the sad thing is, it has moved and moved out of state. And if you don't know, you'll be very surprised at where it moved to. They must have recently just even taken the little race car, old race car, off of this little hill here. You can see how detailed it was. It's cool little sculptures out here. There's a Goodyear racing tire. All of the little landscaping lamps had like a Formula One car on each one of them. And I never even noticed this before. There's a bunch of donor bricks. Never even noticed that last time I was here. Founded by Al Unser Sr. Dedicated 2005 in memory of Jerry and Mary Unser. When I was here, the guy that worked here walked us back all the way back to that building there, and a whole other huge room of beautiful cars. So it's a shame. Have you guessed where in the U.S. this museum moved to? Well, I'll give you a hint. 16th President of the U.S. State code is NE. Can you believe it? Lincoln, Nebraska? I don't know. I don't know why. I'm sure there was a huge, great reason for it. From what I read, it's a huge, huge museum and a big opportunity. But Albuquerque will always be home to the Unser family. But also from what I read, you cannot get to believe who is either stationed here now or will be stationed here. Have you heard of the cable channel called Reelz? R-E-E-L-Z? Yeah, it's going to be headquartered right here. You can watch all your cop shows and I know on my Dish network it's, gosh, what is it, 199? 199 is the channel, I believe. Cops uploaded and car chases, court cam. But next time you watch that, if you have cable or satellite TV, you'll think of this place. Gotta lay off the junk food. I'm pretty good about it. Although I've hit it probably about 3 or 4 times this week, which is double what I usually do. Oh well, I get the urge when I'm out and about. Woo, it's warm. I know I complain a lot about the heat, although it has been extra warm this season. But now I know why it's hot, because one of my viewers commented, I guess they were tired of me being, complaining about the weather, and they wrote, it's hot because it's summer. Wow. That's why it's hot. Because it's summer. Holy mackerel. Now I know. "24 minutes later. Still in line. Ridiculous. Jeez Louise. cool truck. We are now at a hidden park called Columbus Park. And I really had to GPS my way back in here. It is quite hidden. I mean, I'm going to have to figure out the puzzle to how to get out of here. Looks like a pretty nice, pleasant park. Got some tennis courts back here. Nice benches in the shade. Yeah, playing paddleball back there. These guys are actually playing tennis. Little basketball. Pretty cool neighborhood. Driving through here, everybody has their own style home. Very unique. Very cool. Now, of course, when you have one of these, you know there's some crime in the area, unfortunately. Saw this house coming in. I wanted to go check it out a little closer. Really has their own thumbprint, their own flair. Very cool. It's like every house is different. I love that instead of the cookie cutters. Just love it. Kind of a stucco, adobe type style. Well, that was a lot of driving around this area, back and forth, but I think worth it. A couple sad items. Sometimes you have to put those in there because that's the way life is. I try to live in the middle way philosophy. When you're up, you know you're going to come down, and when you're down, you know you're going to come up. So try not to get too emotional either way. But sad that the Unser Museum is gone, and it's sad that Paul Reubens has passed away. But can't all be woohoo, Krusty the Clown type stuff. But it was fun and interesting nonetheless, I believe. Hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time to get out of this heat because it is summer. That's why it's hot. So we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for a quick little tribute to Pee-wee. And take care of yourself and those around you. Bye for now.
What it's